Because again, you put the corner in Steve Harvey, the James, the Stones, and media Wayne, I appreciate all of it. I truly do. As a big in a business that is rapidly changing.
Yes, very much so.
But Steve, just in case somebody just got in the car just now, what subject? Hey, what's we talking about right now?
Subject A, and I know I'm
Who?
speaking to the majority of the listeners out there. It's always the NFL.
That is
Always the NFL. I mean, I mean, I mean, the thing about the NFL is the marketing is brilliant. We get ready for free agency. I mean, think about this. All these deals that we're talking about right now, none of them have actually been done yet. These are just being floated out there that these are deals that are going to get done because the official start of the season hasn't come yet.
right.
So once that season comes, then of course, after the free agent deals are done, because we're still thinking about, I mean, when I say NFL, what's the number one subject matter when it comes to the NFL? Quarterback. I mean, people could say, gee, I'm really tired of. No, you're not. You're never tired of quarterback. I mean, we still have to say what's going to happen to Tua, what's going to happen to Kyler Murray, is Kirk Cousins, who's Minnesota's quarterback, you know, all this kind of stuff.
Sure.
All day. Let me ask you that about Minnesota, because you know you're close to the JJ McCarthy situation.
I did experience the JJ McCarthy
And
collusion experience.
and if you remember, I was a proponent. I thought it was a good select. I'm a JJ McCarthy fan. Certainly was a fan of his at Michigan because even though Jim Harbaugh runs a run first type offense, every time he needed to make throws, as he did in the playoff game against Alabama, he made plays. That being said, reports out of Minnesota were not kind last year. Forget the fact that he couldn't stay healthy. They literally said they had to throw out half their playbook. He just wasn't able to execute the plays, the offense that Kevin O'Connell wants to run. So I'm asking you, as a Michigan loyalist, as someone that will always have a special place in their heart with JJ McCarthy leading Michigan to a perfect season national championship. Do you think that Minnesota should stay their ground with JJ McCarthy, hoping to get a full, healthy season out of this kid? Or should they aggressively explore the possibility of signing a high price free agent to bring in immediately?
I would not only
Whoa.
low price,
Whoa.
price free agent. I don't think JJ McCarthy has it. I've been on
What
this
is
for the long
good, you two?
Tomorrow
Listen.
you're in here with VJ. Ask him. Because VJ and I used to go.
Well, VJ is still shamelessly. I mean, I have his text with him.
Yeah, probably like this dude don't be going live like that.
But I'm saying, at the time, so you'll remember, Jim Harbaugh and JJ McCarthy were going to the NFL at the same time. And the way Jim Harbaugh was talking about him, I said, if you like JJ McCarthy so damn much, you should trade for him. Trade for him. And don't get the number one overall pick. Because when you're talking about him, it's like that. And I, as a person who watched 98% of the collegiate snap that JJ McCarthy had, I never felt, notice it, when he dropped back to pass the ball, I never put him in the same class as a Caleb Williams or a Jaden Daniels or a Drake May. Even Michael Penix at Washington. I was shocked when I found out that JJ McCarthy ahead of Bo Nix. I was shocked. I was shocked when JJ McCarthy was a first round pick, much less pick, not the last quarterback taken in the first round.
Okay, let me ask you this about that.
So the point is, I would be getting out of the JJ McCarthy business as soon as humanly possible because I thought it was bad business to begin with.
All right, so that is my point, and I used to say this about the New England Patriots under Belichick and why they were able to sustain success for so long. One, they played in a very weak division, that had. But the other part of it is they would cut their losses quick. Whether they were a high pick or a high price free agent, it didn't matter. They could see instantly it was not, we'll give them another chance. Give them a couple more years. That is the road to Loserville. You have to admit you made a mistake. And that's where the Minnesota Vikings are right now with J.J. McCarthy. I'm with you. The thing I like about McCarthy, he doesn't walk the swag. I mean, he carries himself like he is God's gift to the quarterback position. He walks like he. That's the thing with JJ, and you heard it all through the draft process. It's like he's like on top of the world.
What's this fire?
So, like it started.
Oh.
And I'm not saying that pejorative or like, oh, It is more used to talk about people who people feel they don't carry themselves.
What
as
is
quarterback.
good?
We more look at it in the opposite direction, as like Shador Sanders going through the drags, and it can get weird, it can get a little racial, it can get whatever. But it also more often than not, this guy's not paying attention in his interviews. This guy's not like this guy seems to be like, what do you mean he's late? Like you normally hear it from the other side. Like I would say another guy who walks like a starting quarterback, talks like a starting quarterback, gives you the feeling of a starting quarterback. And I'm not comparing the games of the two. I'm talking about strictly off the field, in front of the microphone, in front of the reporters. Fernando Mendoza feels like a starting quarterback's supposed to feel like. Yeah. Right? That's what you feel like it's supposed to look like. JJ McCarthy comes from that same cloth of this is what it feels like it's supposed to sound like. This is what it's supposed to taste like. You know what I mean? That's the thing, but that's different than what happens on the field.
It's not always 100% right, but I trust the eyeball test. I remember I was in San Diego and the Chargers are still there, and they had a preseason game against the Cowboys. It was Dak Prescott's first game, right? And I said instantly, that guy's hat, you could just tell. He from the first second he walked on the field, he felt and looked like I belong. I could see it in Dak Prescott. And JJ McCarthy gives that vibe. You got to be able to make the throws. He can't make the throws.
Yeah,
And then he makes bonehead throws that are just inexcusable.
it's just really the reality of it is.
Okay, so which then? All right, so you turn the page on JJ McCarthy. You know, Sam Darnold had a superstar year 2 years ago, except for the last two games, but he had an incredible year, right?
Yep.
So if you look at Kirk Cousins, if you look at Kyler Murray, if you look at Tua Tagovailoa, if you look at I don't know. Maybe you go back after Daniel Jones. Is it 100% Daniel Jones going to return to the Colts? He should.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he has time with Kevin O'Connell. Maybe so would you go? Because you can't when you have that receiving core,
Easy.
Jefferson, Addison, all these guys, Hawkins, you cannot be 29th in the league in passing as they were a year ago. It is an absolute crime. So which
Zombie.
right fit? Because Minnesota, with that defense, they get any offense at all. They're right back 11-12 win team.
Let's be clear. We are shopping at the used car lot. None of these are the right fit. Like you know what I mean? Like
Not Kirk Cousins.
even still.
Because he did play well at the end of the year in Atlanta.
It may be a Mercedes, but it's a used Mercedes.
Okay.
What?
The guy who gets himself in this off.
But it also
Some extra high. That's creepy. Bro, this is creepy. And they both blink at the same time, bro. It's kind of ill. Little cartoon and snizzles. Little cartoon and whatnot. What else we got here? My whole cartoon, people. Feel me? My whole cartoon. Oh my God. Yeah, we out here. I'm a cartoon. This is kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mm, mm. I want to know something. Do you have cartoon teeth? Supposed to give me cartoon pearly white teeth. What's wrong with y'all? Whatever. What else filters we got on here? Thermal. What the? That's gay. I don't really hear it, but that is kind of gay.
And I don't know how far down the list I get before I get to finish. I truly don't. Okay, I'm glad you mentioned this. So that's why I wanted to get this. You never
Yo, cartoon. Ugh, what the fuck?
beforehand. Somebody please explain to me why.
Cringe.
I mean, Dave, with our Ohio State talent, you know, as an offense, the most telling part about it to me is I feel like Chip Kelly did it. I think I think it's just over. Then they're like, "Well,
All right, surprise look.
because he went third and goal with a quarterback out there to third. I kind of think Ohio State quarterback was a good idea. How would I think quarterback? See, so,
Yo, these filters is weird, boy. Readed glasses. You know what? I'm gonna be a goblin. F it, goblin it is. Hey, yo, goblin it is, right? Whole goblin. Yup, yup. A whole goblin.
a solid 2 year deal. You know, I didn't well, first
Is it a troll who lives under the bridge, or is it a goblin? I think it's a troll. I think it's a troll. I think it's a troll living under the bridge, not a goblin. You know what a goblin is, man. What's going on? Ah! Hey, yo, listen. I'm gonna go back to work. But listen, I gotta make schedules for these lives, for real. Definitely gotta make schedule for these lives. Because like I said, I got my streamings, my streaming software already hooked up to the YouTube at the house. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta figure out what we gonna stream and what we gonna talk about. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? You know what I mean? What we gonna do? Ugh. I could blink. I could blink one eye. Ew. Ugh. All right, peeps. I'm out. But listen, I gotta start streaming again. You feel me? And I'm talking about like video games, everything, stream, everything, every goddamn thing. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We gonna be streaming again. Tune. I just been busy with, you know, busy with life. You know what I'm saying? Busy with life. But that being said, I'm on with y'all.